How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to make a video that's talking about the importance of branded apparel for your construction company. And this is specifically for the members of the Fredericksburg Area Builders Association. So we are members of FABA, and we see a lot of these small business owners that show up to the networking events or different opportunities, and they don't always necessarily have branded gear on. So that's one aspect. It's important when you're showing up to these events, you're representing your business. You should have branded stuff on, whether it's an embroidered hat or a hoodie with your graphic on it. We do all that stuff over at Sure Shot Screen Printing. So those things are important, right? You're showing brand trust and just kind of brand strength as you are amongst your peers. But really where it's the most important, especially for a construction company, is at your customers' homes. So here's a really great example. I was talking to a client recently that does hardscapes, and he mentioned he doesn't understand why some guys don't require their crew to wear branded shirts on the job site. And you have to think of that from a customer's perspective. They're investing sometimes $15,000, $20,000 in some project. And when a bunch of guys show up in random vehicles and nobody's dressed alike and everyone's just kind of, wearing whatever, what does that say to that customer? How's that person going to feel about letting those folks in their home and in some of these kind of private spaces, right? Like a bathroom or anything like that. When your crew shows up and everybody's got the same work shirt on and the trucks are wrapped and everything looks unified and everything's consistent, that shows that customer that you're a legitimate business, that you're there to operate correctly. You've put the time and effort into training those employees, training those guys to make sure they're doing the things that are going to meet your standards. So something as simple as just a t-shirt with your logo on it goes a long way as far as customer trust and brand trust. So if you have more questions about that, give us a shout, sureshotprinting.com. We're happy to help you, and we can even make some recommendations on some great gear for you.